Hello, welcome to Clear Channel 333. My name is Yolanda. The numbers 39 or 93 could be significant. Those are mirroring numbers. You may be seeing 3993. So if you viewed me before or have been following me for a while, you'll notice that I leave social media and then I come back. Okay, go on hermit mode. It's because I'm healing and then bringing you back a message. Okay, so this message could resonate with anyone. It's a general collective message. Okay, in this last healing process, I've had many breakthroughs. Okay, and if you watched any of the recent videos, I speak about there's never too late to turn around. Okay, if you find yourself going in the wrong direction. So there are several ways this message could resonate with you, is what I want to say. So only take it as it resonates, as always. In life, we cannot choose our family, is what I want to say. Okay. But we do have many choices that are our own. It is a wanting, whether we choose to do the right thing or the unaligned thing, is how I want to word that. It's all a choice. Whatever we do is what we want to do. Okay. So when I speak about being able to turn things around if you find yourself on the wrong path, 144, as I say that, it's never too late to turn around. It just is what it is. It's a choice. It's kind of tough to give this message, so I'm gonna get through it as best as I can. But I was reminded of a video that I did when I newly was starting to record here on TikTok. And during the reading, 222, as I say this, I got a message that came through for me through the collective reading that my mother would be passing. Okay. So if you saw that message, then this message could definitely be for you as well. I go through things prior to the collective. Okay, so that's why I'm here to give the message. But I ended up talking to my son, and he let me know that my mother was most likely passing, okay, recently. And I spoke to a relative, and they were like, they were going up there to see her. And I let them know, okay, well, so when you get there, I want to talk to her, okay? And I had the epiphany that it was the same situation as my brother when he was in the hospital and passing. And I had asked to speak to him before he passed. And I never got to speak to him, okay? 333 as I say this. So long story short, I never got to speak to my mom, and I don't know where my mom is at this point in time or what's going on with that. The last thing I knew was that she was passing. And so Spirit let me know, just speak to her, okay? And since I know how energy works, I didn't want her suffering, because that is the only thing that I knew, that she was suffering. Okay, and it doesn't matter what our parents have done or how they've raised us. It's always a choice to do something different than they did. Okay, so when I began my healing journey, it's what I did. Once I noticed that I was mimicking the same patterns, I began to change that. Okay, it's all the choice. It's a wanting. When I began to see that I was parenting my children as I was parented, that I didn't like, I began to change that. So with that being said, like I said, I know how energy works. So that even if I wasn't speaking directly to my mom, she would receive the message. Okay. So I wrote this letter letting her know there is no grudges. Okay. I chose a different path. That's what the path of the generational curse breaker is. Okay, choosing to do something different, something better, choosing to go your own way. So the letter to my mom says, Mama, I don't know if you can hear me, but someone was supposed to let me talk to you when they got up there to see you. I want to talk to you, so just listen. I don't want you to feel like you were a bad mom. You could only do what you had the means to do, materially and spiritually. I didn't hold a grudge anymore after the day I hugged you the last time. I didn't speak because honestly, you did not help. I didn't speak often because honestly, you did not help us learn how to communicate, nor how to show one another love. So rather than pretend or hurt you, I stayed my distance. However, there are so many good things you did. You are the reason I know how to make something out of nothing in many ways. You are also the reason I know how to be thrifty with your it's only $1 self. Not everything was bad, but not everything was good, and that's okay. It was not your duty to heal the women in our family. It's mine. Did you know I had psychic abilities since I was little? I know you have some. I've seen you use them. I wish you could have been free to use them and in a good way. The whole point of me speaking to you or coming to you is to let you know that your job is done here. You've done all you can do. You do not have to suffer anymore. You can be free of your pain. Speak to Archangel Azrael. He will come take you with him. I don't want you to suffer anymore. It's okay for you to let go now. I love you and I will see you when you come back. You won't look the same, but I know you'll be around. I love you. Now go. Get some rest. I didn't want my mom to suffer, so in any way that I felt that I could, I wanted to help her pass and not be here suffering needlessly. And I know she did the same thing for my brother, because I was told that once she told him that he could let go, he passed. Okay. So for anyone who needs this message, I just want to say, and some may understand it better this way. Okay. There's a scripture about brotherly love. So before you think about judging someone and how they live their life, think again, because you never know what they're being prepared to do in this world. So don't judge them by the way their life looks to you from the outside, okay? And the scripture says, do not neglect to show hospitality to strangers, for by doing so, some people have entertained angels without knowing it. And I guess this is a new wave version, but it's fitting because this is a new wave. Now, one man's trash is another's treasure. I found this book. Someone put it out in a free pile, okay? So it's a really good children's book. And if you come across this book, or you may want to look for it, it's called Rocket Ship Solo Trip. And with that being said, I end my readings, my messages with take care, because that's what my mom always said. So with that being said, this is your message. I hope it resonates in the way you need it most. Take care.